The paycheck puzzle. Where does your money go? Do you ever get your paycheck and feel rich for a moment? Then, very quickly, the money seems to vanish. Bills come due, you buy a few things, and suddenly you are wondering where it all went. It can feel like your hard-earned cash just disappears into thin air. You might look at your bank account before your next payday. The number is lower than you hoped. This feeling is stressful. It can make you worry about making ends meet. You are not alone in this feeling. Many people experience this same paycheck puzzle every month. It is a common struggle across the country. You work hard, day in and day out, for your money. So it is frustrating when it feels like you have little to show for it. Not understanding where your money goes can be scary. It can make you feel like you are not in control of your own life. This uncertainty can lead to anxiety and sleepless nights. But it does not have to be this way for you. Imagine knowing exactly where each of your dollars is going. Picture yourself feeling calm and in control of your finances. This is not a far-off dream. It is something entirely possible for you to achieve. So, what is this simple way to manage your money? It is a guideline known as the 50-30-20 rule. This rule is designed to be an easy-to-follow plan for your personal finances. It helps you divide your income into clear categories. This makes budgeting much less intimidating. It provides a basic framework. You can use this framework to make smart choices about your spending and saving. It is a powerful tool for financial well-being. The 50-30-20 rule helps you balance your current needs and wants with your future financial security. It is designed to be practical for everyday people. How does this rule actually work in practice? First, you need to know your after-tax income. This is the actual amount of money that hits your bank account each payday. It is your net income, after deductions like income tax or Social Security. Once you have this number, you will divide it into 3 main spending categories. These categories are your needs, your wants, and your savings or debt repayment. It is a simple 3-part split. The numbers in the rule represent percentages of your after-tax income. You allocate 50% of your income to your needs. Let's start by looking at the largest part of this rule. This is the 50% allocated for your needs. What exactly are needs? Needs are the expenses you absolutely must cover to live and work. These are your essential living costs. They are not optional purchases or luxuries. They are the things you cannot reasonably go without. If you stopped paying for these items, your life would be significantly disrupted. They form the foundation of your budget. Think carefully about what you truly need each month to get by. These are typically the bills that, if left unpaid, would have serious consequences. For example, not paying your rent could lead to eviction. Not paying your electricity bill could mean living without power. This category is all about maintaining your basic standard of living. It is about security and stability for you and your family. It is the most critical part of your spending plan. It is very important to try and keep your spending on needs at or below this 50% guideline. If your needs consistently take up more than 50% of your after-tax income, your budget might be too tight. This can make you feel financially squeezed. So what are some concrete, real-life examples of items that fall into the needs category? Housing costs are almost always the biggest need for most people. This includes your monthly rent payment if you are a tenant. If you own your home, it includes your mortgage payment. Property taxes and essential homeowners insurance also count as needs. These are fundamental costs associated with having a safe place to live. You cannot avoid them. Transportation is another significant need for many individuals and families. You likely need a way to get to your job. You need to be able to buy groceries or take your children to school. This category can include your monthly car payment. It also includes the cost of gasoline for your vehicle. If you use public transportation, then your bus or train fare is a need. Basic, legally required car insurance is also a need. It keeps you safe and legal on the road. Utilities are also essential needs. Think about the bills that keep your home running smoothly. Your electricity bill is a clear need. Your water bill is another. The cost of heating your home, whether it is gas or oil, is also a need, especially in colder climates. Section 5. The fun 30%, making room for your wants. Now, let us move on to the next category in our plan. This is the 30% of your income allocated for your wants. What are wants? Wants are all the things you spend money on that are not absolutely essential for your survival or basic functioning. They are items and experiences that make your life more enjoyable, more comfortable, or more entertaining. they are discretionary. This means you have a choice about whether or not to spend money on them. This 30% category is where your lifestyle choices really come into play. It includes all the extras that go beyond your basic necessities. These are the things that add fun, pleasure, and personal satisfaction to your life. It is very important to have room in your budget for wants. Life should not be solely about paying bills and covering essentials. Enjoying some of your hard-earned money is part of a balanced financial life. This category allows for that. Spending money on your wants is perfectly okay. In fact, it is encouraged by this rule, as long as it fits within this 30% portion of your income. Section 6. Wants in action, spending on what you enjoy. Let's explore some common real-life examples of what falls into the wants category. Dining out at restaurants is a very popular want. This includes everything from a fancy dinner to a quick lunch bought from a cafe. Grabbing a specialty coffee from your favorite coffee shop is also a want. These are enjoyable experiences, but they are not essential for your basic sustenance, unlike groceries you prepare at home. Entertainment expenses clearly belong in the wants category. Going to see the latest movie at the cinema is a want. Buying tickets for a concert or a sporting event is also a want. Subscriptions to various streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, or music streaming platforms are considered wants. Money spent on hobbies, whether it is crafting supplies, sporting equipment, or collecting items, typically falls under wants as well. These enrich our leisure time. Shopping for new clothes beyond your basic essential needs is a want. While you need some clothing, buying trendy outfits or designer labels is a choice, not a necessity. Purchasing the newest electronic gadgets like the latest smartphone or gaming console is a want. Section 7. The future 20%. Savings and kicking debt to the curb. The final 20% of your after-tax income is allocated to a very important category. This is for your savings and for debt repayment beyond minimums. This portion of your budget is all about securing your financial future. It is about building a safety net for unexpected events. It is about working towards your long-term financial goals. This 20% is your investment in your future self and your peace of mind. It is a critical component. Saving money regularly helps you prepare for life's inevitable surprises. An emergency fund can cover unexpected expenses like a sudden medical bill, an urgent car repair, or a temporary job loss. Without savings, these events can lead to debt or severe financial stress. Saving also helps you reach significant financial milestones. This could be saving for a down payment on a home, funding your children's education, or ensuring a comfortable retirement. Paying off debt, especially high-interest debt, is another crucial use for this 20%. Getting rid of debt like credit card balances or expensive personal loans can free up a significant amount of your money each month. It reduces the amount you pay in interest over time. Section 8. Building your future. Examples of using your 20%. So, what does using this 20% for savings and debt repayment look like in practical, everyday terms? One of the very first priorities for this money should be building an emergency fund. This fund is your financial safety net. It is there to cover unexpected expenses that could otherwise throw your budget off track. Financial experts often recommend saving at least 3 to 6 months' worth of essential living expenses in this fund. Keep it in an easily accessible account. Saving for your retirement is another absolutely key use for this 20% portion. You can contribute to employer-sponsored retirement plans like a 401k or 403b, especially if your employer offers a matching contribution. You can also open and contribute to an individual retirement account, IRA, such as a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. The earlier you begin saving for retirement, the more time your money has to grow through compounding. This is vital for a secure future. Aggressively paying down your existing debt is a very smart way to use this 20%. You should focus on tackling debts with the highest interest rates first. This often includes outstanding credit card balances, which can carry very high annual percentage rates. Personal loans or payday loans also often have high interest. Section 9. Why the 50-30-20 rule works, your path to financial peace. The 50-30-20 rule is popular for its simplicity and effectiveness. It's easy to understand and implement. No complex spreadsheets or deep finance knowledge needed. It balances needs, wants, and savings. This clarity reduces financial stress and empowers you.